Hey guys, Jay here. So, well, I wanted to wait for the last two wave of the Simulacrum here to make the video to showcase the Casman stunt build I am doing with physical damage, yada yada yada, whatever. But I decided to turn on the record immediately to say that I am rich. So, I've not been playing a lot, so I have not been farming a lot. I have a few dozens of divines, but this is the first big drop that I got this league. It is a voices. So far, all the voices that I have dropped is 7 passive, but then, you just need 1 time to be lucky. If it is one passive, of course, it's going to be much more. But 3 passive, hey, it is enough, right? 140 divine. Suddenly, my next goal, which is the mage blood, is so much closer. So, well, anyway, here is the build in actual performance. So I'm not even sure if right now I can reach the last wave yet, but hey, I know for a fact that I don't need to reach the last 2 wave to even make profit. I already made a lot of profit. So Simulacrum is indeed still very freaking good, and yeah, it is what it is, right? So let's see. Since we already started the record, let's see how far we can go with this particular build. Let me see again. 100. Let's just say 140 divine. Is it 140? Oh, actually, it's like 148 something. Let's just do 150, and then we can reduce the price later, right? I don't want someone to ping me immediately, and then I have to go out and then sell the item, right? So this is the current Cashman stunt. I have just made a couple of upgrade. So as we are AFKing here, I just made a couple of upgrade. For example, I got another empower level 4. So my corrupting fever now is much stronger. It is level 26. Before that, I put increased duration in there just for some quality of life. Pretty much it just improved the duration, so it does not run out as often when we switch between waves, when we are mapping, and sometimes I open some kind of thing. Was, for example, I don't just continue killing, and therefore sometimes the corrupting fever can run out, so I put the increased duration there. But I just got the empower here. There is also, I also upgraded most of my gems to level 2120 quality or level 20 and 23% quality, depending on what they are and the price tag on them. Yeah, right now this is wave 12. I'm not even sure if the DPS is going to be enough to get me through to the later waves, because historically, wave 13 is the highest wave that I was able to reach. That is before a bunch of upgrades that I've done, but I am not even sure if this is going to be enough. Maybe in order to get to the final wave, I will need at least a +2 body armor, +2 duration gem, or a +1 to all socketed gem, because I am using empower, so it is equal to a +2, right? So probably either one of those is going to be enough to push me through the Simulacrum. But I think I'm very happy with this current setup, even though, hey, even if I want to farm Simulacrum, right? We don't need wave 15 to actually make the profit. So far, each Simulacrum for the last 2 days has been fluctuating between somewhere from 70 to 85 chaos. So you kind of make back what you paid for one Simulacrum. Just the margin of profit with our big drop is just very tiny. I would say on average we should be expecting around 120 chaos to 150 chaos per Simulacrum, and running a Simulacrum with this particular build takes 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on the waves, right? So yeah, just want to share a little bit of the build, and hey, luckily a little bit of luck as well. So a 3 passive boy voices is the biggest drop that I've got so far. Now I can invest into a mage blood, can you know, make actually good build that is going to be able to tank more stuff. Right now you can see I can kind of stand in the degen. I can take the slam from Kosis, no problem at all. At least this is the current wave. So yeah. Wait a minute. I need to turn on the corrupting fever, because when he do the degen beam, the duration is long enough that I actually stop casting. I see. Okay, let me see again. This is, yeah, it is going to run out. Right, so we better do this. So maybe that is something that I need to consider. Maybe I actually need a little bit more, like, increased duration. And I actually can get a bunch of more increased duration, by the way. The duration is very, very close to my passive skill tree already. I can have potency of will. And I can easily just go here and grab these, because they also give me 6% physical damage because of the Life of Meaning. So they are actually quite efficient. So maybe I can just move stuff around a little bit. I think I just need like 2 extra seconds there to not having to press the Corrupting Fever again, at least with the current setup. Let me go ahead and finish this wave, start the next wave, and then we can go over the gear a little bit. Okay, start wave 13. Chances are I might even die here. Right now, I am taking all the freaking ailments to the face. I don't have immunity to any ailment except for Ignite and Corrupted Blood. That is not even an ailment. So yeah, if I get shocked, there is a big chance that I can actually be one-shotted, because it just improved the single hit damage taken that can, you know, bypass the maximum hit that we are going to take, right? So currently, I am using that Seer. This is a very good weapon, very tanky, while still giving a very decent amount of damage. A normal shield with just life and resistances. This can be improved much, much more by using either a rare shield that has like influence modifiers, or a unique shield, for example, the I forgot the name. There's the shield that dropped from the Searing Exarch that convert damage to fire. That can be really, really a tanky option. Okay, I died here. It is what it is, right? So let's talk about the build. Let's just say that right now we are stopping it there. I think I can just move away and maybe dodge a little bit and still finish the round. But hey, we got our profit. Anyway, again, this can be improved by a lot. As you can see, this is such a generic shield. It cost me 5 chaos. This one, Ralakesh Impatient. Right now I am using the +1 maximum endurance charges. But this is the cheapest +1 endurance charges possible. What you want is, as you can see here, 3 to 5 divine. I decided to go for this one because I don't have a problem sustaining endurance charges at all as a Juggernaut, right? And then, of course, I don't crit, so I don't care about power charges. So naturally, Frenzy Charge, which is the cheapest version of Ralakesh at the moment, actually is the most beneficial one for me. So I can get Corrupted Blood from here, Corrupted Blood Immune from here. I can get some resistances, and I can get +1 to maximum endurance charges. When you start out, by the way, you can use this boot, which is so much cheaper, while also very, very strong. You just get here 15 to 20 chaos, 30. There's a lot of them on the market. Just use the Inextricable Fate. It is extremely strong. It is going to give you a bunch of damage, a bunch of tankiness. So just use this one before you can afford the Ralakesh. Ralakesh is going to give some extra damage. Beast Threat here, just a rare belt. I bought this one for 20 chaos. Whatever, right? The Hydra Skill Gauntlet here. Now, this one I actually bought, but if you want to make this item, it is very easy, because this build, okay, I just realized I didn't even quality it, so I just realized I didn't even quality my shield. So anyway, for this item is very easy to make. You just get a fractured item with life, and then you put the essence to put the socketed gems deal 30% more damage over time mod on here. Just one time, and you know, get whatever. As you can see, other than that, I basically have no real strong mod. I do have some resistances, which I don't even need because I am way over cap on fire resistant here, and it's just some attribute that is crafted on by the crafting bench. So this is basically free. Maybe the base will cost you I would say the base will cost you like very cheap, like less than 10 chaos, because it's just a fractured life base. You can use a armor or a hybrid armor evasion base, whatever is going to work. I think hybrid armor evasion might be a little bit better because there's a chance you can hit like high suppression. Maybe it can be like effective for tankiness, but right now I have 0 suppression at all. For the Eldritch implicit, I am having these two, so physical damage over time and chance to ignore physical damage reduction. I don't even know if it works with spells, but hey, it is like one of the things that actually work. If I really want to pick out one of the Exarch modifier here, it is going to be physical damage leeches life, but hey, it's not like the most important thing. The helmet, this one I actually bought from the market, but if you want to make this helmet, what you need to care about is just the essence mod of socketed gems deal 30% more damage when on low life. We always are on low life, so we always benefit from this. And then concentrated effect. So you need the influence base and then just use the essence until you hit the concentrated effect. And maybe if you want, you can just settle for whatever modifier that you get. In this case, just 100 life, a little bit of armor, a little regen. Nothing really fancy here. This is just kind of like a basic essence craft here. You can just replicate it very easily. For the Doppelganger's Guise, this one I just corrupted myself with a Vow Orb. So what I do is I get a Doppelganger's Guise and then I corrupt it, and then I 6-link with the tainted currency. That is probably the easiest way and cheapest way to get it. The extra crit here is kind of nice, right? I'm not gonna lie, the extra crit here is kind of nice. But I think I will just change that one. I will just change this one. I will try to get reduced crit damage taken from some other sources. I think I really want like a level duration gem or level all socketed gems in here that is going to improve my damage. I think that is the one thing that might stop me from doing harder content. The tankiness can come from a lot of other sources. And less physical and chaos damage taken while sane, and regen 10% life over 1 second when hit while sane. These are the mod that we care about. We don't turn on the sane and insane. Oh, why did I turn off that? So I just did everything without the pride aura. Anyway, just don't touch the unhinged here. Just don't turn it on. Turn it on, you go insane, and insane give you different bonuses. We need the tankiness of being sane, right? And this one, Exsanguinate, 2 different version with Casper and Stun, of course. We can control destruction. This one is the source of unnerve, so it is very important to get a awaken control destruction eventually. And I think the awaken control destruction is actually a very cheap one, right? Just 2 divine, very cheap compared to level 5 awaken gem. You can buy it immediately, or you can just level it yourself. I am having a bunch of Awakened Brutality here. I leveled myself, Empower level 4. And in the helmet, because it is concentrated effect, right? So I put my AoE gem in here, Stormcall of Trarthus, Reap. They are the 2 AoE gems. So the theme here is I have Protecting Fever, 2 version of Exsanguinate, Reap, and Call of Trarthus. All of them are pure physical damage spell, and all of them have a component that deals hit damage and also a component that deals damage over time. From what I know and from what I have been like testing and playing, it seems like all these sources of damage over time from all these skills, even the 2 Exsanguinate, are calculated separately, so they don't like prevent the other things from being damaged, that at least the damage over time. For example, you can have up to 3 stack of Exsanguinate, and you can have up to 3 stack of Exsanguinate of Transmission. At least that is what I think it worked, right? I have no way to really test because the duration of the things is so like low. It is really hard to test, but it feels like when I use 2 skill like right after one another, the damage improve. The damage over time, the dot seems to go faster. So I think everything just work together. I know for sure that Reap, Stormcall of Trarthus, Exsanguinate, and Corrupting Fever will all work together. The only thing that I'm not sure about is if the 2 Exsanguinate actually works together. I think they do, so I'm using both of them. But even if they don't work together, that means I am hindering myself. That means I can be stronger here. So that is not even a bad thing. It is a good thing, right? Let me see what else. So this setup is Bladeful of Trarthus. This helped me to run around and apply a bunch of Corrupting Fever stack. Most of the Corrupting Fever stack while I'm fighting, like in Simulacrum and when I actually have monsters hitting me, is applied through the Tornado of Elemental Turbulence. These, if you have 3 of them, they guarantee you to always hit at least 12 times per second, which means we guaranteed all the time we will have maximum 10 stack of Corrupting Fever, even though they only last for a little bit more than 1 second. So we always will have a maximum stack. So I have Custom and Stun here with Tornado and Tornado of Elemental Turbulence and Vulnerability in here. Bladeful Trarthus, Righteous Fire, Flame Dash, and Petrified Blood. So I am having these 4 here. One is to just sometimes clean up like a totem. There are a bunch of things that just do not hit you, or when you just run by and they have not had a chance to hit you, you can still apply damage to them with the Corrupting Fever and the Bladeful of Trarthus. So that feels really nice to use. So it's just 1 link, so I will leave it here. It's just a low level Bladeful of Trarthus. Righteous Fire, I buffed so I can buff my spell damage. Flame Dash to move around. Petrified Blood for being low life and just some extra mitigation while on low life. And the 3-link aura setup with Eternal Blessing, so it costs no mana or life for reservation. And Generosity, because I'm using Pride, so it doesn't affect me. And you just use this one and it has more AoE and more effect, right? Pride aura. Wait a minute. It doesn't work. Ah, okay, I'm stupid. I am stupid. So it doesn't work. Well, hey, it is what it is. Maybe I will use something else here. Maybe I would just use like a shield charge or something. That would be a nice thing, actually. I didn't even know that didn't work. I swear to God, before it worked. I swear to God, it worked. It used to work at least at some point. But seems like things have changed and hey, right? I would just put all the auras into the shield so it is easier to manage. So sadly, Generosity doesn't work. Anyway, that is everything. I have the, of course, for Custom and Stun, I have Valyrium, and I have the Defiance Destiny here. I am anointing Unfaltering here. Unfaltering is a very strong node. This is Unfaltering, so stun threshold doesn't matter. Our stun threshold is basically 0 because we have no energy shield, and our stun threshold is based on energy shield. So Unfaltering here give me a lot more life recovery, basically. It's just really strong. Right now, the skill tree looks like this. This is a Unnatural Instinct and Light and Meaning setup. This is a Glorious Vanity setup with Impossible Escape, so I can allocate some very strong point here. For the most important thing is I want more Chaos Resistant and Maximum Chaos Resistant because I'm using Divine Flesh, right? Divine Flesh allow me to get 50% of my elemental damage taken as Chaos, so it's resisted by Chaos Resist. That is why Maximum Chaos Resist is very strong. And I have 2 of them here. I have a little bit of mitigation for physical damage here, and I also have a little bit of increased physical damage. So far, this is the best one that I have found. So I sniped it for 1 divine. Probably the exact number here is going to go up because just naturally, right? The timeless jewel, there are not a lot of them on the market, so the prices will go up. But you just need to find one with as much chaos resistant and maximum chaos resistant as possible. The other stat doesn't matter, right? So you can have a lot of options there. Don't copy this number. I repeat, do not try to copy this number. The price is probably going to go up by a lot, right? And of course, I still have here Immutable Force and Blood Notch for Castle and Stun. And I have a Sublime Vision. This thing is 1 divine. This is not necessary at all, but it is kind of nice. It is a Pride Sublime Vision. Pride, nobody use Pride. Nobody use Sublime Vision for Pride. It gives a little bit of Aura's effect, so enemies take more physical damage. And it gives me a second source, 25% chance to explode. So I am having the explode from here, which help a lot with clear. And I also have the Forbidden Flesh and Flame with Hinicorous Death Fury, the Chieftain Explosion node. Right now it is around 1 divine. This is actually even half a divine. Like 100 chaos, half a divine. This one, yeah, half a divine as well. It's criminally cheap. Not only this build, I think every other Marauder build that is not a Chieftain should get this jewel and just have insane extra clear. You don't need to scale the damage of it. It by itself is already insane, right? And this cluster jewel gives me a bunch of extra stat, and yeah, this is just like to fulfill my attribute requirement basically. So some dex, some int, and some extra damage, right? So is there anything else? I think that is everything I want to share. The ascendancies like this, tanky stuff, and a little bit of damage here. I think if I have enough damage, I will even remove Unyielding, and I just get the Unbreaker here. This is very good as well. But right now I want a little bit more damage and AoE, so this is what I choose. So that is everything I want to share in this video. Thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Probably I would make this next video. Right now I am having a little bit of currency. And I still have some, yeah, I still have some audience with the king here that I can sell, and I can sell the voices 3 passive that I just showed you in the beginning of the video. So, well, hey, things can get better. Probably I have close to a Mage Blood. I have not checked the price for a while, but last time I checked it is around 200 divine or something. Probably I can reach a Mage Blood very, very quickly, and then the build just go to the next level. We can get permanent uptime of juiced up flash. That is going to give us like 9%, 10% maximum resistances, which makes the build insanely tankier. Anyway, that's it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.